Have you ever heard of the Amish people? The Amish are known as a unique subculture that primarily resides in the United States. What's fascinating is that this community doesn't adopt the norms, customs, or lifestyle of the majority of Americans. Instead, they live according to their own way of life, which is far removed from any modern influence. Their lifestyle is simple, non-materialistic, and deeply dedicated to God and family.
Amish coffee is a big thing because the women can drink coffee and the men.
Beyond their distinctive way of life, the Amish are also famous for living a decade or more longer than the general non-Amish population. This extended lifespan isn't solely due to their minimalist lifestyle, but is also attributed to a rare genetic mutation that helps protect them from aging. This was revealed by scientists from Northwestern University in a groundbreaking study in 2017, which immediately captured worldwide attention. So how is it that the Amish live longer lives? What is the origin of this phenomenon? And where can we find Amish communities living across the United States? The Amish people, formerly referred to as the Old Order Amish, are known as members of a traditional Anabaptist Christian church fellowship that originated in Switzerland, Germany, and Alsace. The Amish trace their roots to the Mennonite community, which was part of the early Anabaptist movement in Europe that emerged during the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century. This group believes that only adults who have publicly professed their faith should be baptized, and that they must remain separate from the larger society around them. Unfortunately, this belief led to their persecution in Europe. Many early Anabaptists were executed for heresy by both Catholics and Protestants. Others fled to the mountains of Switzerland and southern Germany. It was in this setting that the Amish began their tradition of farming and holding religious services in their homes instead of in churches. In 1536, a young Catholic priest from the Netherlands named Menno Simons joined the Anabaptist movement. His thinking and leadership brought together many Anabaptist groups, who later came to be known as the Mennonites. However, by 1693, a Swiss bishop named Jacob Amann split from the Mennonite Church. His followers gradually became known as the Amish. In the early 18th century, the majority of the Amish people migrated to America. The primary reason for their migration was to find a place where they could practice their religion without facing discrimination and persecution. Thanks to the religious tolerance policies introduced by William Penn, the Amish people chose to settle in the Pennsylvania colony, particularly in the Lancaster County area. Additionally, the availability of vast lands played a key role in their decision, as most Amish people are known for their farming lifestyle. As of 2024, the Amish population reached a significant milestone, surpassing 400,000 individuals. Approximately 395,000 of them reside in the United States, while the remaining 6,000 live in Canada. The Amish communities continue to strive to maintain a level of separation from the non-Amish world. Non-Amish people are generally referred to as English by the Amish, and outside influences are often described by them as worldly. So where exactly are the largest Amish populations located in the United States? Pennsylvania, 92,660. As the initial destination for Amish migration, it's no surprise that Pennsylvania is home to the largest Amish population in the United States. Currently, over 92,000 Amish people live across 63 settlements. View full list, including well-known areas like Big Valley, New Wilmington, Somerset County, and most notably Lancaster County. The Lancaster Amish community is renowned as the oldest, largest, and most popular settlement, having been established in 1760. With a population of around 43,640, as of 2024, Lancaster's Amish community includes many congregations located in neighboring areas, including Chester, Berks, and Cecil County, Maryland. Ohio, 85,965. Next in line is Ohio, which hosts over 85,000 Amish residents spread across 74 settlements. The largest and most famous settlement in Ohio is located in Holmes County, home to more than 40,000 Amish individuals. The Holmes County community is also notable for being one of the most diverse Amish groups in the world, with around a dozen different affiliations represented, ranging from the most conservative to the most progressive. Historically, the Amish first settled in the Buckeye State in 1808, when the first settlers moved west from Somerset County in Pennsylvania to settle in the hills and valleys of eastern Ohio. Indiana, 65,540. Following Ohio, Indiana ranks third in terms of Amish population. This state has long been a significant location for the Old Order Amish, with nearly 2 centuries of Amish presence. Today, the Amish community in Indiana remains active and thriving, with over 65,000 members residing in 26 settlements as of 2024. The majority of this population has lived in Indiana since 1841, particularly in Elkhart-LaGrange counties in the northern part of the state. Wisconsin, 26,365. Wisconsin comes in fourth with the largest Amish population in the U.S., offering many opportunities to visit Amish communities. However, unlike some other states with high Amish populations, such as Lancaster County in Pennsylvania, Shipshewana in Indiana, or Arthur in Illinois, Wisconsin doesn't have a specific tourist destination associated with its Amish communities. Nevertheless, the state is still an important area for over 26,000 Amish residents, who are scattered across 67 small settlements. New York, 24,325. Historian David Luthi, in his book The Amish in America, Settlements That Failed, 1840 to 1960, explains that the first Amish settlers arrived in New York in 1831. These pioneers established their community in Lewis County, near the town of Croghan in northern New York. Since the 1970s, the Amish presence in New York has grown significantly, and today the state has one of the fastest growing Amish populations. With more than 24,000 Amish residents, New York is now home to the 5th largest Amish population, spread across 60 settlements and more than 181 church districts. In recent years, the Amish population here has seen rapid growth, with over 40 new settlements established since 2000. Michigan, 20,690. Below New York, we find Michigan, a state with a long history of Amish settlements, with the first communities arriving in 1895. Today, more than 20,000 Amish individuals live across 151 church districts spread throughout 52 settlements. The main settlements include areas like Hilldale and Branch counties in the south, as well as several locations in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Missouri, 17,635. Although the oldest settlements were established after World War II, Missouri first saw Amish settlements before the U.S. Civil War. Beginning in the 1850s, several Amish communities were founded and eventually faded, maintaining a sporadic presence in the state until the 1930s. However, the Amish population in Missouri has experienced rapid growth in recent decades, partly due to migration from other states. Today, Missouri is home to 63 Amish settlements, with a population of more than 17,000, making it the 7th largest Amish population in the world. Kentucky, 15,915. In the year 2000, Kentucky was home to only 4,850 Amish individuals. However, today that number has grown significantly, surpassing 15,000 and spread across 54 settlements. Despite first arriving in the 1950s, Kentucky has rapidly attracted new Amish settlements over the past 50 years. In fact, all but 2 of the current Amish settlements in Kentucky were established within the last half-century. The state's strategic location, bordering Amish majority states like Ohio and Indiana, as well as its relatively low land prices, have led to a substantial influx of Amish settlers in Kentucky. Iowa, 10,540. The Amish community in Iowa has large populations in 4 main locations: Kelowna, Bloomfield, Seymour, and Hazleton. These 4 settlements make up more than half of the Amish population in the state. In addition to these larger settlements, Amish people can be found in more than 20 smaller communities. As of 2024, Iowa's Amish population stands at around 10,540. Although the oldest Amish settlement in Iowa was established in Kelowna in 1846, the community has a tumultuous history, including conflicts in the 1960s over education, which led to significant tensions within the Amish community. Illinois, 9,050. Finally, Illinois ranks 10th with an Amish population of 9,050 people as of 2024, spread across 20 communities. The largest Amish settlement in Illinois is located in Arthur, which is home to more than half of the state's Amish population. Other Amish settlements can be found throughout the state, especially in the southern and western regions. As one of the largest Amish communities in the Midwest, Arthur has developed a thriving tourism industry, welcoming visitors from all over the region each year. In conclusion, the Amish are a unique group, recognized not just as a cultural entity, but as a religious community with origins dating back to the 16th century during the Protestant Reformation. They migrated to North America to escape religious persecution in Europe and, over time, have not only survived, but also flourished. Today, the Amish reside in 32 U.S. states, with 2/3 living in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Indiana. Their way of life, built on simplicity, humility, and faith, is rooted in strong values. The Amish community emphasizes patience, obedience, and surrender to the greater good, viewing these traits as signs of maturity. To preserve their identity and spiritual harmony, the Amish prioritize the community over personal aspirations. All aspects of life, work, worship, and relationships are centered around maintaining the purity and unity of their way of life. How do you feel about the Amish lifestyle and their values?